2K Sports presents Thursday night of the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for John Collins.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
And the Houston Rockets starting five. The pairing up front, Smith and Şengün. Thompson is out there with Fred VanVleet, and it's Brooks in at the three. And for Utah, sharing the wing spot, it's Clarkson and Markkanen. John Collins is out there with Yurtseven, and it's Sexton in at point guard. And tonight, Clark, a good look at some of the best up-and-coming talent in the NBA.
Certainly a glimpse into the future. Each of these teams should be a factor for several years to come. They've got some dynamic and electric young players on the court today.
And the Jazz start out with the ball. Outside, Markkanen. Smith against Collins. Clock at 6. And the pass to Yurtseven. With the clock winding down, and he lays it straight in.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Now here's Thompson, and the first shot of the night for him missing. Pass to Sexton. Feeds it to Clarkson. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
VanVleet with a screen on Clarkson. Here's Thompson. Trains it from 9 feet away.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Clarkson passes to Yurtseven. Outside, Sexton. Clarkson outside. The offensive rebound. Outside, Markkanen. Collins looking around. Sexton for three. Rebound by Smith.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
It's Thompson off the drive. Rebounded by the Jazz. Yurtseven's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Lobbed up there for Collins. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
Now here's VanVleet. 12 points his last outing. Thompson against Clarkson. Thompson outside. Houston needs to get a shot. Brooks for 3. Drops in the tray.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Clarkson with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Clarkson kicks to Markkanen. Back to Clarkson. There's a screen. Sexton the pass to Yurtseven. Şengün with the rebound.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Clarkson against VanVleet. Pass to Thompson. Şengün with the screen for Thompson. Goes up to the stripe. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Now, here's Clarkson. 33 points last game. It's deflected. Inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
The Jazz shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
At the line for Utah, John Collins. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
That's up.
Good on both. Last outing for Utah, it was a loss to Denver.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
Markkanen capitalizes off the crossover.
You cannot give Markkanen room to shoot from the mid-range. I mean, he's capable of dropping these in bunches.
Thompson with it, and it's Clarkson picking him up. Clarkson against Thompson. Smith outside, just 4 to shoot. Utah with the rebound.
Boy, the defense got lucky there with him missing, but they don't want to chance that again.
Markkanen against Van Vliet. Outside, Markkanen. Back to Clarkson. Good D by Thompson. Rockets trail. And it's Brooks in the corner. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Brooks has got 5 points so far.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And they pick up 2.
Dangerous score from mid-range. Sexton loves to take that shot when he gets it in rhythm.
High post, Şengün. Passes to Van Vliet. Back to Şengün. Brooks outside. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Beautiful setup. You see right there, Alperen Şengün. His game isn't all about power.
Van Vliet against Sexton. Clarkson on the wing. Outside, Markkanen. Nice ball movement by Utah. Over Brooks. And Markkanen with the basket on the assist by Collins.
And the quick trigger of Markkanen is impressive. He's got such a fluid release, too, especially on these catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Smith with a screen on Sexton. Van Vliet against Sexton. Van Vliet right side. Smith for 3. And another 3 for Houston.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Jazz trail by 3. Clark, one benefit that Jabari Smith has had in his career is the wisdom from his dad. He has learned a lot.
No wisdom like a father's wisdom, particularly when a dad has traveled the road that his son is traveling in the NBA. I'm sure his dad learned a ton in his experience that he has passed on to Jabari Smith Jr. in a way that's benefited the younger Smith.
Here's Thompson. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. And that's now 6 points from Amen Thompson. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz.
I want to hear you all.
So both teams making some changes here. Here we are, 2 games left before the start of the playoffs. Let's take a look at the possible field. You look at Houston. It hasn't been a great season for them. We may see some changes in the offseason. And checking out Utah, they just haven't had the type of record they've wanted. Here's Horton Tucker. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Now, here's Markkanen. It's a 5-point game. Bittersweet to only have a handful of games left in the regular season, Clark. We've enjoyed the entire journey so far, but excited for the playoffs, I presume.
I definitely am, and the teams that are making it are as well. Still a few on the bubble that need some magic to get in, but that's what makes this time of year so exciting, the unpredictability of it all. And it's great to be a broadcaster this time of year.
And he makes the first.
Boy, in this day and age of how the game is played, Markkanen's skill set, hand and glove fit, superb at spacing the floor with his shooting stroke.
And Markkanen drops them both.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Van Vliet outside. The pass to Landale. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
And the first one drops. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Abaji. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Pass to Horton Tucker. Pass to Yurtsevin. Shot clock at 5. Pulls up on the wing. The shot's good from Horton Tucker.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Now here's Van Vliet. He has yet to score. Pass to Tate. To the paint. Here's Landale. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And let's take a look now at the stats for Van Vliet. He's one of the standouts over the last month. He's getting around 16 points a game, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
The first free throw is good for the Jazz. Suminich is checked in, and it's Jordan Clarkson in for Lauri Markkanen. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Şengün's checked in. And so he makes both from the line. Jazz trail by 5. 1:21 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Horton Tucker. Guarded by Porter. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Hendricks. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Rockets. And there's the pass to Eason. Horton Tucker in the corner. The three ball. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
And Porter, here we go. Pass to Tate. To the middle. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
How about the bounceability of Şengün getting himself way up there?
Clarkson taking his time here. 12 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Lets it go. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. It's been all about Dylan Brooks for the Rockets. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We come back right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Rockets leading by 4. We've got Talen Horton-Tucker. He's out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Hendricks in at the center. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. Ball's knocked loose. Porter passes to Şengün. Good on the shot. Şengün's got the lead up to 6 now for the Rockets.
Fantastic job moving the ball there by Porter Jr., understanding exactly what was available when his teammates were open.
And now that Kevin Porter Jr. has settled into the league, he just keeps getting better.
Yeah, you know, he does it all. Scoring, playmaking, rebounding, defending, active in the passing lanes. Very few guys do it all the way that he does. He's got a well-rounded game.
Now, here's Şengün. Pass to Eason. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Eason's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you very much. Now, Kevin Porter Jr. salvaged his NBA career with the Rockets. He said, "This organization saved my life potential. They picked me up when I was down. They gave me love and confidence in myself and motivation to become a better player and person. They've invested a lot in me, and I try to give them my all to repay them in some way." Kevin, he is trying to pay it forward.
He is. Wow, that's a great story, D.A. Thank you. The Jazz making a switch here. Sumanich is checked in. Jeff Green, he's checked in for the Rockets. And with the big collisions we see in the paint, and Greg, there are some have argued for changing the charge rules. Did you see that?
You know, there's talk of extending the restricted area. I've even heard some say ban charges by help defenders. I like the former idea. It seems less extreme.
Horton-Tucker with it, guarded by Porter, and the shot is good. Horton-Tucker's got 5 points in the quarter.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Porter looking it over. Here's Şengün. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Well, the Utah Jazz, GA, have one of the highest win percentages in NBA history.
And they're probably the greatest franchise to never win a championship. They made the finals twice. Unfortunately, they had to face Jordan and the Bulls both times.
No good on that one.
What I like about Şengün is how versatile he is. I mean, especially as a passer.
The Jazz making a switch here. Good on the second free throw. Jazz trail by 5. Now Clarkson, scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game. Passes it to Hendricks. And here's Clarkson, guarded by Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They get the rebound. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Şengün.
And they're in the top 10 in field goal percentage. They know when to push the action and when to pull it back.
And to crack the top 10 in second chance points tells you about the work ethic of this team. Going after the scraps and turning them into points. The pass to Hendricks. Jazz passing it around. Collins passes to Horton Tucker. 3 on the clock. Clarkson for 3.
And Green's defense, very important to this team's success. The way he gets up in the face of whoever he's guarding, it becomes infectious to the rest of his guys.
The fader. There's the triple. Hendricks pulls it in. Jazz trail by 5. He dishes it to Clarkson. Lobbed up there for Collins. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Well, Clarkson doesn't do huge assist numbers, but he won't waste a wide-open opportunity.
Now here's Porter, defended by Horton Tucker. Shot on the wing, and yes, it's good. Porter's got his first bucket in this one. Jazz have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Clarkson outside. He kicks to Sexton. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And he's just good at forcing the issue. Love seeing Sexton stay aggressive and just get under the D's skin.
Sexton, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Sexton.
And the aggressiveness Sexton plays with is infectious. He motivates his teammates to play just as hard.
Jabari Smith, he's jacked in for the Rockets. Thompson comes in for Tate. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. Outside, Porter. Puts it up from 15. Rebound, Utah. Home court didn't seem to help any last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
Yeah, and last time out, they sort of shot themselves in the foot with the foul trouble. That was what led to them having such an ugly scoreline.
The foul trouble was a big chunk of it. I mean, it's hard to mount a comeback when all your key guys, your main players, are watching from the bench.
And Kevin Porter Clark was almost out of the league at one point. He has certainly turned things around.
Well, there was no question about his talent, but every young player has growing up to do some more than others, and he was in that category. But he's gotten himself together, and he's producing at a high level now.
And he knocks down the first one.
Going into the league, KPJ was thought of as a 2 or maybe even a 3, but he's made it clear he sees himself as a point guard, and he continues to improve in that role.
Yurtseven's checked in for Utah. And Porter drops them both. Here's Horton Tucker. 12 points for him. Pass to Sexton. From deep. Cranes the three-pointer. Sexton Sexton's got 4 points this quarter.
You know, the timing, the rhythm, I'm a big fan of when Sexton can just catch and shoot.
To the inside, here's Şengün. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. And the Rockets lead by 3.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Clarkson. That's tipped.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
Here's Thompson. The shot from the low post is good. Thompson's got 8 points. Utah's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Pass to Yurtseven. And here's Sexton. Over Thompson. The shot by Sexton, no good. Rockets leading by 5. And Thompson kicks to Şengün. Şengün with a screen on Sexton. And Şengün throws it down.
Really good in the playmaking role. Porter Jr. with the right read in the two-man game there.
Clarkson outside. Passes it to Sexton. From outside the arc, it's in. It's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. He's checked in for Utah. Brooks checked in for Houston. Fred VanVleet comes in for Porter. And so Brooks will bring it up for Houston. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good in that one.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
So it's Utah now, following the miss by Dillon Brooks. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
And that's 2 tough points from Collins, willing to mix it up down low.
Şengün with a screen on Sexton. Now the pass to Horton Tucker. Now here's Markkanen. Sexton deciding where to go with it. There's the screen. 6 to shoot. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Houston in the lead. Pass to Thompson. And here's VanVleet from the arc. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one. Horton Tucker with it. 12 points for him. Yurtsevin passes to Horton Tucker. Stolen by Brooks. One-on-one here. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Now it's a 7-point Rocket lead. Utah's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Here's Horton Tucker. Şengün covering and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Fred VanVleet picks one up. The Jazz have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. The Rockets making a switch here. Eason's checked in. And he sinks the second. And so here is Houston. 6-point lead. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The Rockets have brought in Ime Udoka to help their team become a winner. Ime said, "We have a lot of guys that have a chip on their shoulder. Those are the types I look for. And from there, we want to cultivate that into team success. That's the job of a coach, to push that and get that out of them." Kevin?
It is. Good thought. All right, David, thank you. And good that time. Markkanen's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And Markkanen is a low down inside close to the bucket. When he's got nice positioning, he's really comfortable inside.
Here's Thompson. The rebound by the Jazz. Yurtseven's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Now here's Thompson. He had 19 points in the win against Orlando.
And he also controlled the backboard as well. I mean, he really did a terrific job.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Thompson is one of the best pure athletes to come into the league in quite some time. He's fast, and boy, can he fly.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. First free throw is good, and Utah making a change here. Clarkson's checked in, and a change for the Rockets. Tate, he's checked in for Tari Eason. He's off on the second. Jazz trail by 5. 1:05 left in the first half. And he's good on the 3-ball. Clarkson's got 5 points so far.
I really like the way they're spacing the floor this quarter. Their 3-point percentage has really gone up.
Smith, no good. And so Clarkson will bring it up for Utah. Over Thompson. And Utah again with the bucket.
And this is the advantage Clarkson has. I mean, he's a big combo guard and can convert through contact.
Thompson up top. He's covered by Clarkson. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Outside, Sexton. Clarkson outside. Collins setting the pick for Clarkson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And when Collins goes up, the interior defense runs out of options. He forces him to get sloppy.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And he's at 73% this year at the foul line. Adequate, but not spectacular.
I think it's been a disappointing year for him at the stripe, guys. I mean, he hasn't been as productive as he was last season from there.
And that one misses. And he's good on the second. 15 seconds left now here on the second. Van Vliet against Sexton. Brooks kicks to Thompson. And it's good for two. Thompson's got 13.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Rockets ahead, up 3. From the Delta Center, it's the NBA on 2K Sports.
Glad you could join us. The story tonight for the Houston Rockets through 2 quarters, a tightly contested matchup.
Offensively, they've been impressive, working together. You can tell this team has great chemistry. Kind of like us, here in the studio, but not quite at that level.
And that's not meant to be an insult. Some would say our chemistry is, how did you put it, Shaq? Unmatched. All right, fellas, let's take a quick look at 2 key players from that first half.
2 really talented guys, I'm telling you. They're both so smart. They anticipate really well. That's how they make it look so easy.
And it's a test of their endurance heading into the second half. Can they both keep up this pace? And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Amen Thompson has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Smith. And Van Vliet out there with Thompson. And it's Şengün in at the 5, home in the paint. Outside, Sexton. Three-pointer, Markkanen. Thompson with the rebound. Houston leading by 3. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Smith. 5 to shoot. Pass to Thompson. Launches from deep. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Van Vliet against Sexton. Outside, Markkanen. And there's the pass to Yurtseven. Now Sexton, covered by Van Vliet. Here's the 3. And Sexton is good for 3. Sexton's got it all tied up now for Utah.
We've seen this with Sexton in college, and he can get into a zone and just take over a game offensively.
Now here's Van Vliet. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Yurtsevin with it. Şengün covering, and he gets the bucket.
Excellent recognition on the pick and roll. Clarkson lays it off to his teammate for the score.
Thompson against Clarkson. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists now tonight.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
And the Jazz call time here.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Let's make some noise. Coming out to the floor, the Jazz Night Squad.
Third in terms of fast break points. They are a team that is always looking to put pressure on your defense in transition.
And that #1 ranking in rebounding is no fluke. They've got the muscle and, Greg, the persistence to control the glass in every game they play. And the Jazz with possession here, trailing by 2. Van Vliet against Sexton. Clock at 6. And here's Clarkson. He's got 7. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Thompson misses. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Now, here's Collins. He's got 9. The Jazz working the ball around now. It's tipped for the lead. Another miss by Utah. The Rockets have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Van Vliet outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 5 assists in the game. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Sexton against Van Vliet. Now, here's Sexton. He's tightly guarded. It's rebounded by Houston. Smith's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Van Vliet. Fires the 3. Utah with the rebound. Yurtseven's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Utah calls timeout. Tucker's checked in for John Collins. Well, a chance to check out some stats for him.
The most positive thing about his last 10 games, the work on defense. His mindset has become very aggressive. The steals are up, and he's becoming a big factor on the defensive end.
Jazz trail by 5. Here's Horton Tucker. 12 points for him. Markkanen down low. He's against Smith. And there's the bucket from Markkanen. Markkanen's got 10.
And Markkanen is used to having the defense all over him. I mean, he's a marked man, especially this close. Somehow, though, he finds a way.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 10, and it's good, 2 points. The Jazz have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Pass to Horton Tucker. Off target from three-point range. Rockets leading by 5. Thompson in the post. Defended by Sexton. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist from Van Vliet. Utah has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Horton Tucker finds Clarkson. Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 12. Here's Thompson, and he converts the layup. Thompson's got the lead up to 9 now for the Rockets.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Clarkson outside. Outside, Sexton. Smith against Markkanen. Just 5 on the clock. Lets a floater go. He's 4 for 6 from the field with that miss. Brooks the pass to Van Vliet. Smith sets the pick for Van Vliet. Smith outside. Şengün with a screen on Markkanen. And it's Smith missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Here's Horton Tucker. Covered by Van Vliet. Here's Yurtsevin. Back to Markkanen. The Jazz working the ball around now. Trying to end the drought. Another miss by Utah.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Van Vliet kicks to Brooks. Thompson against Sexton. Thompson passes to Van Vliet. Three-pointer. Yurtsevin with the rebound. Yurtsevin's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Outside, Sexton. Back to Clarkson. For the 3. Şengün with the rebound.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Thompson in the post. Defended by Sexton. And Thompson gets it to go.
And this one has been all about Amen Thompson, a freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
Utah calls timeout. Houston with a big group substitution here. John Glandale's checked in for Şengün. Tari Eason comes in for Smith. Tate, he's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And Porter subbed in for Thompson. Done against Van Vliet. Done outside. Shoots over Van Vliet. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Van Vliet picks one up.
Well, I really like how Dunn draws these fouls. He's actually excellent at getting defenders to foul it.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Houston.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
And, you know, they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
The free throw drops in for Dunn.
Boy, I tell you what, Dunn does a little bit of everything out there. A stat sheet stuffer for sure. He scores it, he passes it well, and he also gets to the glass from his position.
He hits one, then this is the second attempt from the free throw line. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 15-5 run here. Okay, time now for an injury report. Now for an update on John Collins' injury, let's go to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from the Jazz's head athletic trainer. He said it's a hyperextended shoulder and that they've got ice on it now to try to bring down the inflammation. This was a team that was struggling a bit, so losing him hurts extra. But they have to cope with the loss. Back to you.
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sidelines. And in the training room, guys. I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession for the Jazz. Sumanich is checked in, and it's Jordan Clarkson in for Dunn. Now Van Vliet, 15 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. Dishes it to Porter. Lets it go from deep. Rebound, Utah. .107 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Sumanich. Bangs home the trifecta. Sumanich has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Jazz. Porter kicks to Van Vliet. Picked by Tate. From past the arc. Will not drop through. That miss puts him at 6 for 10. Clarkson passes to Sumanich. And he goes in for the dunk.
Solid vision by Clarkson. Got it to his teammate in a great spot.
41 seconds left in the third. Van Vliet with it. This is it to Porter. Oh, that's blocked. They retain possession, and the shot goes in. Utah with the ball. 8-point game. Here's Horton Tucker. 12 points for him. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Just 5 to shoot. Inside. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
And so it's Houston, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're shooting the ball so well in this one, a great performance from the field. And we'll be back with you shortly. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Taylon Horton-Tucker out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Hendricks in at the 5. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Here's Horton-Tucker. Misses in close.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Outside Porter, the pass to Easton. Houston moving the ball around. Here's Şengün. Hits the jump hook.
Love when Şengün looks to score, especially from the interior.
Pass to Abaji. Şengün with the rebound. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Houston. Looking for Eason. He gets it there.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Here's Horton-Tucker. The Jazz again can't hit it. Rockets leading by 13. To the top of the key, Eason. Back to Porter. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Jazz have gone 0 of 3 to start the 4th quarter. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
His first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Jazz, Taylon Horton-Tucker. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Horton-Tucker. Yurtseven's checked in for the Jazz. Thompson, he's checked in for the Rockets. Both free throws good from Horton-Tucker. Rockets leading by 13. Thompson, high post. Pass to Porter. Takes a 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 6th assist on the night.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Looking to end his cold spell. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And here is Yurtseven. And it's denied.
Lots of athleticism for the long center. Şengün getting it done.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Rockets, Eason taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Eason. And he makes both free throws. And the NBA said expansion should wait until after the new CBA. Greg, that's done, so what new teams?
I mean, Kevin, it seems like Seattle's been waiting forever. Professional teams have been crowding into Las Vegas, and don't sleep on Mexico City. A lot of potential fans south of the border.
Will it go? And he sinks the layup.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Clarkson against Thompson. Tate screen on Clarkson. Here's Thompson. The Rockets again can't hit. Jazz trail by 18. Passes it to Hendricks. Here's Abaji. Clarkson for three. Hits the three-point bomb.
First three of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Porter kicks to Thompson. Down low. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Making strides on that end of the floor. Şengün showing what he can do as a scorer.
Clarkson against Thompson. The pass to Yurtseven. Here's Horton Tucker. Drops in the layup for two. Horton Tucker's got 4 this quarter.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Near the three-point line, it's Porter. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
Staying aggressive. Porter Jr. knows better than to back off of his shot selections.
Thompson against Clarkson. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
The 11-footer. Again, the Rockets score.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Here's Horton Tucker. And that one goes long. Rockets leading by 19. On the wing, Thompson. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
Houston making some changes. Smith checked in for Tari Eason. Dylan Brooks comes in for Tate. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Kevin Porter. Here's Thompson. Another miss by Houston.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
VanVleet against Sexton. Now here's Markkanen. Clock at 4. Clarkson for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Clarkson's got a couple of three-pointers now in the 4th for Utah. Brooks against Markkanen. Brooks, the best of VanVleet. Lets it go with a 3. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. VanVleet's got 21.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Pass to Clarkson. Fires the 3. Rockets with the rebound. Smith's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to VanVleet. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Markkanen, good.
And Markkanen has a beautiful stroke. Superb at getting himself squared up, and then quick with the release. He fires it right away.
VanVleet passes to Thompson. To the inside, Brooks. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Timeout.
Utah calls timeout, and recently the NBA, Clark, added names to major awards. It's a nice gesture, don't you think, from the league to the past legends?
Yeah, I could not agree with you more. And really hard to argue with their choices for naming those awards after. It's a way to connect the past to the present and honor and pay homage to some of the greats in the history of the game. I like everything about it.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
You know, honestly, I'm a bit in shock. I mean, he couldn't miss. Just look at this stat line. You've got to really see it to believe it. Complete confidence and all-out effort from him. And, you know, he made sure this was his night in spades.
It's just too bad they're on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. It would have been nice for him to have a chance to perform like this in the postseason. Collins kicks to Markkanen. Clarkson for three. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here we are looking around the NBA, Clark. Which division do you think is the strongest overall?
I think it's pretty clear, man. You look at that Pacific Division out west, you're talking Clippers, Lakers, Warriors, Kings, Suns. Show me another division that can match that for entertainment value, quality of number of all-stars, and caliber of the teams. That's the one.
That one is off. And Greg, one of the finer points of the new collective bargaining agreement, players in the G League Ignite or overseas no longer automatically entering the NBA draft when they turn 19.
Yeah, it makes sense. You think about players in college, they choose when to enter the draft. So only right to give pros that same amount of time.
No luck that time either. Jazz trailed by 21. Clarkson up top. Brooks covering. Clarkson passes to Yurtsevin. Here's Collins. Knocked away. Stolen by Van Vliet. Smith kicks to Van Vliet. They double-team Van Vliet. Şengün passes to Van Vliet. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Van Vliet's got 25 points in the game. Here's Clarkson. Passes to Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
So much fun watching Markkanen catch fire like this. He's a capable, efficient scorer who does it at a high rate.
Sexton against Van Vliet. Nice D from Sexton.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
1:29 left here in the fourth quarter. Shot from free throw range. Again, the Jazz score.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Rockets.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
And not just a win tonight, guys, but a win on the season series as well, as they finish with 3 out of 4 games against this opponent.
This gives them some gloating room, if you will. It's a special win because now they'll finish 3-1 against them.
I mean, good defense, not good enough against Collins. JC is a gifted scorer.
Van Vliet finds Thompson. Brooks outside. 9 feet out. Again, the Rockets score.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Here's Sexton. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And sometimes it seems like Sexton wants to get hit on the way up. He just embraces the challenge.
At the line for 1, Colin Sexton.
We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth. Outside, Porter. Abaji pulls it in. Here's Horton Tucker. Guarded by Porter. Now, Horton Tucker. So we see Houston taking the W here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. As we end with the New Balance Player of the Game.